Stand by. Oh, what's up, party people? It's KeysDAN with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, coming to you live and in living color from the Radio What studios. And this is my podcast, The KeysDAN Show. It's an extension of the RadioWhat.com internet radio station that I've been running for quite some time. And if you need DJ services, I always send you to DJLittleRock.com. Check availability and get a free price quote. And maybe you could have me at your next event. You know I like to party with the people. The people need to be entertained. Are you not entertained? Let me entertain you. Hey, also, if you'd like to tell your story or hear the stories of others, I encourage you to check out my other podcast. It's called What Makes You Famous. Find it everywhere using the hashtag What Makes You Famous. Now, on with the show. Today on the program, if you're watching the video version of this, you know it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers out there and all the single people. I know it's Singles Awareness Day as well. But today, February 14th, we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day a little bit. Give you a little what's up. Valentine's Day is celebrated on February 14th, and we're ready to shower our significant others with love and tokens of our affection. Unlike National Boyfriend Day, this day isn't just for the boyfriends. Anyone and everyone can be shown some love today. This day of love is celebrated in so many ways. It is always exciting to see what new traditions are included or created year after year, whether it's elaborate engagements, intimate dinners for two, spending time with family, or the most recent variation, Galentine's Day. We talked about that yesterday. Check out the amazing 50 date ideas. You can find that on the nationaltoday.com website. That's where I primarily get these days of the year, the day of the year information from for this romantic occasion. It is a holiday we can all enjoy. Love is in the air on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Even though we believe that love should be spread and celebrated every day. Don't you agree? I agree. We don't always remember to do that. So on this decided day, go above and beyond in expressing your love for family, friends, and of course, your significant other. There's a little brief history on Valentine's Day. The believed origins is that it came from the feast for the patron saint named Valentine. Not Valentine's, not with an M. You hear people say that. It's cringy. By the patron saint named Valentine by the Catholic Church during the 496 A.D. This was a way to overshadow and later replaced the deemed brutal pagan festival of Lupercalia. I want to look up Lupercalia. Oh, okay. This festival was celebrated at the beginning of spring and paid homage to the Roman god of agriculture, Faunus, on February 15th. A goat and dog would be sacrificed, symbolizing fertility and purity, respectively. All right. So the goat is fertility and the dog is purity. All right. This would then involve the hide of the goat being torn to strips, dipped in the sacrificial blood, and painted across the women and crops. Despite there being many Valentines associated with the patron saint's day, historians believe that the romanticized element of how Valentine's Day is celebrated today came from a priest who was martyred by Emperor Claudius II Gothicus in around 270 A.D. Varying stories talk about different St. Valentines, with some saying one was marrying couples in secret to prevent men going off to war, another healed the blind, and the next wrote a message to his daughter signed, "Your Valentine." There's also a possibility that they could be the same person. It was in the 1400s that the day was associated with romance. Messages, or Valentines, as they were called, began to appear. Handwritten letters and poems declaring affections of love became more and more popular. In the mid-1800s, Valentine's cards began to be commercially produced, and traditional gifts were candy and flowers, especially red roses, symbolizing love and beauty. Today, Valentine's Day has been an inclusive of friends and family to show how much you care and how much you love them. Companies have seized the opportunity to fit their products and services into Valentine's Day period to benefit from the sales boost as it continues to grow each year. The Valentine's Day timeline, just a little briefly, if you're not looking at the video. In the 500s, Catholicism replaces Lupercalia. The first Valentine's Day is celebrated by Pope Gelasius I to honor early martyrs named Valentine. 1400s, first Valentine's Day card. Letters and messages were all personally handmade and shared amongst high society, declaring their love intentions. And in the 1800s, the holiday of love commercialized, the beginning of mass-produced Valentine's Day cards featuring pictures of Cupid and birds. Boys, I tell you. In the 2000s, modern-day Valentine's celebrations and tokens of affection are becoming grander. Engagements, luxurious holidays, and cars are not uncommon. Who's getting a car on Valentine? Hey, I hope you're feeling the love out there. If you don't have anybody to love, hey, I love you. It's your pal, KeysDAN Show, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Just coming by, spreading the love. If you'd like to tell your story or hear the stories of others, I want you to check out my other podcast. It's called What Makes You Famous. Find it everywhere using the hashtag What Makes You Famous. I hope you get some love today and every day. Feel the love. Spread the love. KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com.